Well, every day, more than 350 U.S. children are seen in emergency departments because of poisoning. It's not just chemicals either. Everyday things around your house can also be very dangerous. Brent Durking, I forgot how to pronounce your last name.
That's right, Durking.
Okay. With North Star EMS, and Ann couldn't be here today, could she? With the regional poison controller here today to help us talk about our families. Brent, I know we've got some obvious items. I know household bleach, that's a bad idea. Some certain chemicals, but there are drugs that can pose a problem, and it's real important to keep these kids out of the medicine cabinet.
Well, it really is. You know, we were talking earlier about children, especially less than the age of 6 years old. They see their parents or grandparents taking medications, and you know, medicines come in different colors.
Looks like candy, huh?
Exactly, like candy. So, you know, I'm a believer in props, and I brought a couple just to reinforce a couple concepts here. The first thing is that, you know, if you have medications around the house, you know, whether you keep it in the bathroom or the kitchen, it's important that you use child safety locks on your containers here. It's much more difficult to get into versus the containers that have the pop-off there, you know.
Do they even sell these anymore?
Well, you do see them occasionally. You know, if people, especially the elderly patients, have arthritis, it's difficult for them to unscrew the tops of the child safety locks.
And what's this prop here for?
Well, that's a pill dispenser, and you know, we talk about children oftentimes being accidentally poisoned, but even our elderly population, sometimes they're taking several different medicines, and this is a device to kind of help them keep it straight day by day.
So that they don't overdose and take, well, I can't remember if I took that pill or not.
That's exactly right.
But I imagine you got to keep this put away in case the grandkids are visiting, because they can get into that pretty easily.
Absolutely. You know, any medicines you need to put up and keep them in a safe place.
Yeah, I would even think with these tops that are hard to open, you know, some kids might be able to figure it out. So they need to be out of sight and probably out of reach.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
Any other tips? Or?
Well, you know, the only other tip would be, you know, if you have an incident where you're suspecting accidental poisoning, if the person is unconscious, unresponsive, you need to dial 911 immediately to get EMS activated and en route. If you're suspecting accidental overdose and the patient's conscious, go ahead and dial your poison control number. That's what they're there for. And they've got experts. They receive over 43,000 calls a year to get advice on what to do for whatever medication might have been taken.
And there's the poison control number there on the screen. You might want to just jot that down, maybe tape it to your refrigerator, something like that. Have a little section on your refrigerator that's kind of a go-to for poisons and other emergencies.
Absolutely.
Brent, thank you very much.
All right, Mickey.
Appreciate it. And we're going to take a break here.